It's not my intention to be cruel, but if you don't catch up your payments by the end of next month, we'll come get your cars and close you down.
What's up everybody? Simon here. In this video, we're going to talk about why money is the root of all evil. I'm going to share my personal experiences with why money gets you in trouble, or it could ruin friendships, it could ruin relationships, it could ruin relationships with your family members. It's just a thing that you want, but also a thing that can destroy. So we're going to go into the video with why money is the root of all evil. Of course, I appreciate all your comments below, and we'll talk about all of those things now. So here's my 10 reasons of why money is the root of all evil. Now, before I get into this video, like it, subscribe if you like the video, and comment. I always appreciate the comments. Let's Money always leads to greed and corruption. People that have money buy power. It's happened in all of the movies such as Batman, and it happened in a lot of movies that are out today. Insert Batman, corruption, politics. It happens in politics a lot, where a politician will do things for money that they should not do. And it's just notorious as an influence to gather power and gain more power. So that's point number one. Money causes division. With money brings power, and attaining money or having money as influence can divide families, communities, countries. Overall, when money is involved, the government, the countries, everything at its core becomes either stable or unstable. And it is because of the desire to acquire money. So countries will go to war over money, over resources, over minerals, and try to have power. Money, of course, buys power and influence as point number three. It kind of goes back to point number one. But because of that, what it does is it creates inequality. Now, when you are able to buy power or influence, or you are able to have money to get someone on your side by using your money, that kind of puts a disadvantage at an individual who's not using money or doesn't have money to buy that influence. So it creates instability in a fair market. Of course, you have to attain money, and because of that, you can be exploited because of money. So if people are in need of money, and why is it evil? They will do jobs for money that can harm others, that can harm innocent people, their family, that can harm themselves, etc. So people will do crazy jobs to acquire money, and this is why it's the root of all evil. There's prostitution, drug dealing, corruption, laundering, whatever you call it. But overall, it can take individuals that are innocent and sell those individuals, which is crazy, for profit. And that's what money does. So money is ultimately the root of all evil when you are talking about children or drugs or ruining families, murders, you name it. It's kind of the foundation of every bad activity out there. It's also the foundation of a pleasurable activity, but nothing is done without the interest of money, especially a bad thing. Why is money the root of all evil? Well, it also deviates your focus to acquiring money and materialistic possessions versus actually quality of life, realistic expectations, family, time with the family, etc. People are so into the hustle and grind of daily life that they forget about the important things, which is family. They're constantly chasing the dollar, but jeopardizing their health to get the dollar. So it's really funny. I read a quote one time where a man is a fool because he chases money, but once he acquires money, he's paying doctors to regain his health from all the stress and everything he's done to chase money. And I don't have that particular quote, but it stood out because that's what we do. We get less sleep, we overwork ourselves, we have multiple jobs. We really try to acquire as much money as possible, but as we get older, we forget the fact that we did not take care of ourselves, and therefore now we're spending money to try to regain some of that health. Money is the root of all evil because it causes stress. If you don't have it, you know what I'm talking about. If you've been late on a bill, on a mortgage, etc., It just causes stress, and it's such a big importance of having things. So of course, money is one of those things that's going to lead to stress and anxiety. Obtaining it, keeping it, losing it, etc. All of those parts really bring out negative emotions within your body. And that's, again, why money is evil. Now, of course, comment below if you have anything to add to this, such as why money is the root of all evil, or counter argument why it's great. I might do a video that counter argues why money is important and it's great and it buys opportunity. But in this case, let's see what we could talk about how money and the desire to get money is basically a big problem. So money is a barrier to happiness. Now, people say, well, money makes you happy. And the truth of that is money does not make you happy. It just amplifies you who you are. A lot of people think that, well, if I had more money, I'd be happier. That's not the case. Money does not make people happy. The chase of money doesn't make people happy. It actually stresses them out. And what I found is people that acquire a lot of money at one time, etc., they're only happy for a short period of time before they resume their negative thoughts and thinking. So money is not the root to happiness. It's still the root of all evil because it disguises itself as something that will bring the best out of you or make you happier. And it does not do that. It actually turns things around. It amplifies other people being jealous. It amplifies things that you wouldn't expect from other individuals. And that leads to negative energy that fits into your life once you acquire money. Chasing money will make you unhappy. It won't make you happy. If you love work, you will be happy. If you just love the money part of the work or the reward, it's not going to do anything for you. Of course, money is the temptation of sin and evil. It encourages theft. It encourages illegal activities. It encourages things that you would not normally do. There's a reason why people are stealing from all these stores, the Home Depots, the shopping malls, the Nordstrom racks, etc. They're stealing because it is money that they desire. It is nice things that they desire, and they go and they take them and then they sell them for money. It encourages child trafficking. It encourages drug dealing, as I mentioned earlier. It encourages very bad behavior that is very sin-like behavior, and people continue to do it. And not only do they do it, but they do it in such a way where some of these ventures are bigger than some of the biggest companies you may know. There is a misconception that money makes you more confident, more secure, etc. That is completely not true. I feel like if you have money, you're not a better person at all. You're not more confident. It does buy you nicer things, but what's inside, what's mentally inside, and how you take care of yourself matters more. So the misconception is once I acquire money, I'll get this girl, I'll get this car, I'll get all this nice house. And those things are great, but the core is rotten. You're basing your values on materialistic things and not realistically improving your confidence levels to control your behavior, to control your emotions, and so forth. So money disguises itself as confidence or as something that allows you to better your life. And finally, is money a distraction? I don't think it's a distraction. It's a necessity of life, but it will take away from something else that you do. So money, the pursuit of money, desires your full attention or time in a real situation. So if you are desiring money or you are pursuing money, then you have to give something else up. There's only 24 hours in a day. So money will take away from you because you're chasing money. So ultimately, the root of all evil comes down to money controlling all aspects of your emotional, stable life and controlling your relationships, controlling your time, controlling your desires, wants, and needs. And when you allow it to control your desires, wants, and needs, then money becomes a potential problem. It becomes the root of all evil. Comment below if you agree with me, if you want to add anything. Again, I appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Like this video if you liked it, and I'll check you guys here in the next video.